Scenario. Question 3, 16 marks. A startup insurtech firm is planning to launch a peer-to-peer cyber insurance product for small businesses. The firm intends to use an internal model from day one and host all data on a public cloud. A. Describe 4 external forces from the PESTLE framework that would specifically impact the design and viability of this cyber insurance product. 8. B. Explain the concept of information asymmetry in the context of cyber insurance and how the firm can manage it. 4. C. Identify the 3 lines of defense and explain the role of each in governing the risk of a major data breach at this firm. 4. Section 1. What we are analyzing. We are examining a modern, technology-driven insurance scenario. 1. External environment, PESTLE. We look at how the outside world, like new laws, legal, or hackers, technological, affects whether this product will succeed. 2. Information asymmetry. This is the knowledge gap. The small business knows more about their poor passwords than the insurer does. We look at how to close that gap. 3. Governance. We apply the standard 3 lines model to ensure the firm doesn't just hope they aren't hacked, but has a structured way to check their own security. Section 2. Logic and strategy. 4A. Don't just list PESTLE. Pick the 4 most relevant to cyber. Technological is obvious, evolving threats. Legal, GDPR, data protection fines. Economic, small business budgets. Social, trust in peer-to-peer models. 4B. Use the terms adverse selection, the businesses with the worst security are the most eager to buy, and moral hazard, once insured, they stop updating their software. 4C. Be specific to the scenario. The first line is the IT team. The second line is the risk officer. The third line is the internal audit. Section 3. Model answer. 80 to 95% master's level QMUL. A. Describe 4 external forces from the PESTLE framework that would specifically impact the design and viability of this cyber insurance product. 8. 1. Technological. The rapid evolution of malware and ransomware creates a highly volatile risk landscape. Since cyber risk is non-stationary, the past does not predict the future, the firm cannot rely solely on historical data. This necessitates the use of forward-looking scenario analysis in the product design. 2. Legal/regulatory. Data protection regulations such as GDPR impose significant fines for breaches. The product must be designed to cover not just data recovery, but also legal defense and regulatory penalties, provided they are insurable under UK law. 3. Economic. The target market, small businesses, is price sensitive. High inflation or an economic downturn may lead to lapses, where businesses terminate cover to save costs. The firm must ensure the risk premium remains competitive while covering the high capital requirements of a catastrophic systemic cyber event. 4. Social/ethical. There may be a lack of trust in a peer-to-peer model or in a startup's ability to pay claims. Furthermore, cultural attitudes towards cybersecurity, e.g., it won't happen to me, lead to a protection gap where demand is lower than the actual underlying risk exposure. B. Explain the concept of information asymmetry in the context of cyber insurance and how the firm can manage it. 4. Information asymmetry occurs when the small business, the applicant, possesses more information about their internal security protocols and previous near-miss attacks than the insurer. This leads to adverse selection, where businesses with the weakest security are most likely to seek cover. To manage this, the firm can use underwriting and risk classification. By requiring a mandatory security audit or using vulnerability scanners as a rating factor, the firm can price the risk more accurately. Additionally, implementing an excess or deductible encourages the policyholder to maintain good security hygiene, mitigating moral hazard. C. Identify the 3 lines of defense and explain the role of each in governing the risk of a major data breach at this firm. 4. 1. First line, business operations. The IT and security teams own the risk. Their role is to implement firewalls, encryption, and access controls as part of daily operations to prevent a breach. 2. Second line, risk and compliance. The risk management function provides oversight and challenge. They set the risk appetite and limits regarding data exposure, and monitor whether the first line is operating within those boundaries. 3. Third line, internal audit. This function provides independent assurance to the board. They would periodically audit the effectiveness of both the security controls, first line, and the risk oversight, second line, to ensure the entire governance framework is robust.